Akʷc ab. This video is a follow-up to the video that I posted last week, where I was joined by Megan Metz, who was one of my co-workers, and we did a little bit of a demonstration on showing where things are, or talking about where things are located when you're speaking in islak. So one of the objects that we used was akʷc, a basketball. So if I were talking to someone and I were holding a basketball, I wouldn't just say akʷc. I would add context to the object that I'm talking about. And the way I would do that is to point out where that object is located. So that's what we did in the video. I'm just going to give a breakdown of what happened in the first part of that video with me and Megan that was uploaded last week. So I have a PDF document here, so I'll just go through it with you. So it starts off by saying islak is a location-specific language. When you talk about a person or an object, you need to think about where the person or object is in relation to where you are when you're talking about it. So not only is our language location-specific, but it's also time-sensitive. So if I'm holding the basketball, I would say akʷc gyada because I'm holding it now. If I'm no longer holding it, then I can't say gyada because it's not close to me anymore. So our language is location-specific and also time-sensitive. So you also need to consider where the person that you're speaking to is. To add context, you could use one of these phrases, either gyada, which means close to me, goda, which means close to you, or geda, it's not close to me or you. So in this first illustration, we can pretend that this is me in the video, the previous video. So the basketball here is in front of me. I'm talking to Megan. This is her. And I'm saying akʷc gyada. That means this is a basketball and it's close to me, the person who's speaking. So you can see the basketball is there, right in front of me. In the second illustration, I'm standing here, Megan's standing close by, and now she has the basketball. So I'm still talking to her. So now I have to change what I'm going to say. So now I'd say akʷc goda. That means that is a basketball. And it's close to you, the listener, the person that I'm speaking to. So I no longer have it. It's no longer in front of me. I'm not holding it anymore. Now it's closer to Megan than it is to me. So I change gyada up here to goda. And in this third illustration, here's me, here's Megan, and you can see the ball here is further away, and I also applied a transparency to this basketball just to show that it could be somewhere nearby, or it could be in a different location entirely. But in this case, I would say akʷc gyada. That is a basketball, and it's somewhere else, meaning that it's not close to me and it's not close to Megan anymore. It's somewhere else. So in the video, Megan took the basketball and kind of threw it over her shoulder. So it was no longer close to either of us, but it was still nearby. You could still see it. So that's what gyada means. It basically means it's not close to the person who's speaking or the one that's listening. It's somewhere else. It could be nearby. Maybe somebody else has it. Maybe there's somebody else there, another person. Maybe they have the basketball now. That's when I would say akʷc gyada if I were talking to Megan, meaning somebody else has it. Or let's say we're out on the street and my basketball is in my house. I could say akʷc gyada. That would basically mean there's a basketball in my house. And it basically means that it's not here, but we know where it is. The location is known. So hopefully that clears things up a little bit more and makes it more understandable. See, these are things you should probably start thinking about when you're speaking in islak, because it's very different than English is. English is very figurative. You tend to build everything into the sentence that you're speaking. So I would just say, like, I have a basketball. So the person that I'm speaking to can see that it's close to me. So I wouldn't have to specify that it's close to me. But in islak, it is a little bit different, where you would probably be better off specifying where the basketball is. So you'd either say, Ma akʷc gyada, it's close to me. Ma akʷc goda, it's close to you, the person that I'm talking to. Or Ma akʷc gyada, it's not close to either of us. So I just wanted to walk you through that as a follow-up to the previous video. Until next time, remember, learning is its own reward. Akʷc. Wa. Check this out. Now you see me. Now you don't. Now you see me. Now you don't. Now you see me. Now you don't.